The tip of a wooden boat poked above the water, clearly the remains of a rather unfortunate expedition. I didn't need to tie that up. I didn't need to show him that. Set up on the seafront was an elaborate carved wood puppet theater with Pulcinella painted across the top. I didn't think he'd be interested in that. The wiry man was diligently searching the beach, looking like the awkward love child of Sherlock Holmes in a praying mantis. I had nothing else to say to Muffy. I didn't think he'd be interested in that. The book was just one of an assortment of items set up on a folding table, apparently useful in the beachcomber's searching.
Welcome back!
What do you think of this key?
Gold plating. Very fancy.
I thought I'd keep that to myself. A faded poster had been pasted on the wall of the alcove. It had clearly been there for years. Hello again, Felix.
Hello again, sir.
Ned Kipps wants me to ask if you need any more fish for the Captain's Club.
I'm afraid we're not serving food tonight. Chef's come down with a case of gastroenteritis, from undercooked fish, ironically. But if we did need some, I'd be rather wary of getting it from the Dead Nettle Pier based on the rumors I've heard. A horseshoe and a pencosa. I wonder what aquatic ironmongery will be next. A candlestick and a catfish, perhaps?
I best be casting off.
Farewell, Captain. There's a limit of 1 per member. Considering your membership is going to be extremely short-lived, consider yourself lucky you got one.
It was a plate of complimentary matchbooks. The maitre d' stood behind a tall podium, peering down at I didn't need to tie that up. I didn't need to tie that up. I didn't need to tie that up. I didn't need to set fire to that. Empty of flowers, I could see that the window box was securely attached to the club's masonry. Nope. I didn't need to tie that up. What do you think of this wedding schedule?
I think it looks like a lucky escape.
I thought I'd keep that to myself. I didn't think he'd be interested in that. If I needed more help from Crab, I was going to need to charter his ferry. I didn't think he'd be interested in that. I decided to leave Ned to his fishing. I didn't need to show him that. I didn't need to tie that up. I didn't need to tie that up. It was a car horn from the Rum Runner's jalopy. that didn't work. I had nothing else to say to her. The key didn't fit that keyhole. The key didn't fit that keyhole. I placed the first key into the mantelpiece. I didn't need to take the key with me. It was Cecil's key. The pianist looked like he could play the piano with his eyes closed, mainly because he was playing the piano with his eyes closed. Good evening. Did you say Rackham took an interest in the poison garden?
That's right. Asking me all sorts of questions.
What did he want to know?
He was asking which ones could drug a person. Ended up rather captivated by the indigo ivy.
What happens if it's used as a drug?
Just a few leaves in a cup of tea would have you paralysed for hours. There are no ill effects once you come back round, though. Of all the plants here, it's probably one of the benign ones.
Unless you're bricked up alive before it's worn off. Do you have any indigo ivy left?
I don't. It was all missing the morning after Rackham asked about it.
Well, no time to stop and smell the roses. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Murphy.
I didn't need to show him that. I couldn't see anything alive in the plant pot. Examining the overgrowth felt more like being in a zoo than an arboretum. I didn't want to get any closer. The fountain dominated the room like the queen on a chessboard. The fountain had long run dry and the cracked, dusty basin was empty. It was a wooden cabinet covered in small drawers used. It was a wooden cabinet covered in small